Hey, beautiful people. I hope y'all having a blessed life. So I got on here to tell y'all how this world works. Okay? From what I'm gathering. Damn, I got some stuff on here. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about different things, a lot of things to do. A lot of these successful people is not because they smart, like they have an education. When they say it start in the spirit and then come down to earth, that's exactly what they mean. And let me tell y'all what I'm talking about. These people, this cult, okay? Child, let me tell y'all all of it, child, honey. This cult literally sacrifices people. Literally. There's someone in the cult, let's say like my ex and my family. They get somebody to learn your ways, learn, things about you. Your family tell them, the part of your family that's in there. For me, it seems like everybody. Okay? Yeah, leaving my child. That's what it's looking like. It's all good though. Like I said before, I don't worry about that. I focus on me and what I need to do. But they literally sacrifice people to gain power, strength, material things. So literally these cults, they're spiritual. They're dark. They're the covert cults, the narcissists. So think about, if you know what a narcissist is, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what a narcissist is, go look it up. Imagine a bunch of narcissists over a cult. And these are people who are in adult bodies that are wounded, but they don't want to heal. They got demonic spirits in them. Okay? We already know that the devil come to what? Kill, steal, and destroy. Period, point blank. So the way they get this, their money is sacrificing somebody else. And there is quality energy, or should I say souls, tomato, however you want to look at it. And there's just, the souls that are energy that, will do. Okay? To feed them this power. Some of these people, they sacrifice them by conjuring up a demon to attach to them so they can become demonic. And so the demon can rule that vessel and give them power. See, what they be fucking up at is the whole dishonesty thing. The whole spiritual rules, they break it. The earth rules, that's the law people, the police, the CIA, the FBI, that's the law here on earth. To me, it's like, this is how I look at it. So there's the earth law. So the earth has a law, right? There's the laws, the county laws and all that. They have broken every law that could be a law. Okay? For me, trying to make sure I don't have money, make sure I don't have a vehicle, a home, my civil rights, are being effed with. No one wants to help me or appears to help me, and that's okay, because I've accepted it. I can walk powerful with the Lord without them. But I wanted to make sure I got something on record. So, you know, which it ain't even really about me getting nothing on record with them, because at the end of the day, they're liars. But it's about, sometimes you have to go through the motions. So when God come to judge, they can't say, well, she didn't come to tell us nothing about what she was going through, you know, da da da. So God will, you might not like understand it in the beginning. Well, you know, these police ain't helping me. These FBI agents, XYZ, they're not helping me. So why I'm going to them? You know, it's not necessarily for their records, but it can be for their records, right? And of course, most of them gonna lie because they don't want to get found out, right? But it's for God. And what I mean that it's like when God comes up against people and judge them and cause them to have their karma and stuff like that, God don't want nobody to say, well, they never came to me. I'm supposed to be psychic, and some of them are, and use it in a dark manner. I'm supposed to be psychic and know that she need help, you know, even though God knows, you know, you're lying, right? You knew, right? Because I didn't hashtag FBI, hashtag CIA, hashtag police, hashtag investigate, hashtag internal affairs. So somebody got it, okay? Now, but I literally did it physically. And God wants to know that, hold on, y'all. Anyway, God want to know that, what you gonna say about this? Okay? And when you break all of those laws, and then you gotta understand, within the cult, there are people that lie. So even not just the cult leader lies to its demons, but the demons lie to its leader. There is no loyalty in the sense of, oh, I'm telling the truth. There are people like, per se, my exes that go and lie to come up against me, to use the power of the cult to lie on me. And they want me so bad. They want to sacrifice me so bad. They just go with it. So they allow my ex and or exes and family members to use their power, you know, and that's with the helicopters and the police officers and all of that, that's part of the cult that's corrupted, to try to manipulate me, mentally mess me up, all the things, all of my entire being, right? But they fucked up because it's lies. It's lies. There's rules. And all of those rules have been broken. The civil rights, the earth law, the county laws, the state laws, the city laws, the universe laws, all of them have been broken. So at this point, they are coming up against aimlessly because they've broken all the rules. And I've done nothing to any one of these people. Now, when you have a narcissist ex like mine and family, people be wanting to win at all costs. So when you're in a cult and you use their power, their tools, I've been seeing white birds. That means something. But anyway, Confirmation. To use their power to come up against an innocent person, it's not gonna be anything good for these cult members. It's just not. You know, God will allow certain things to happen to a certain extent, and then when, you know, it's done, it's done. You know, and I'm being honest, I'm not gonna have mercy on nobody. As I walk through this journey, all of the things that I experienced, y'all couldn't even imagine. I know most of y'all couldn't even take it. I know. My faith, even though it shake a little bit sometimes, I acknowledge that. And it's so weird because when we're talking about faith and we're talking about believing in God, I almost want to say it's two different things, because even though my faith might shake, I don't never stop believing in God. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's weird. Because it's like there's faith that God's going to cover you and protect you. And then there's belief. Do you really believe that God's with you? Do you really believe that God exists? And I know God does, because God has shown up so many times for me and my ancestors, okay? And Papa, Jesus. I want to make sure I acknowledge him, because he get mad at me sometimes. This journey has been challenging. And it's been rough. But I just refuse to give up. Like, literally, God is going to have to call me home before I ever sacrifice myself for any demonic spirits, any demonic cult. I never gave anyone permission to connect me with the devil. The devil manipulates in the spirit, comes in, you know, astral planes and all, you know, do the most. Try to get you in the spirit while you're sleeping, while you have sleeping, you know, all of the things. That's manipulation. A lot of these demons, like my ex and my family, they agreed to be a part of this demonic cult. Okay? They agreed to be a part of demonic cult. I never did. I never did. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, they go back and lie. See, the thing about what I know about my ex and exes, they hate to not feel like they're center of, how you say, center of attention. Yeah. They want to be praised. They want to people to feel sorry for them. They are the most greatest pretender actress. Like, the person my ex need to be an actress. I'm so serious. I think she in the wrong business. She need to be an actress, because the tears and the fakery and fuckery, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the breadcrumbing, all of the things, the bitch needs to get an award for the shit. Y'all need to give her an award for that shit. I'm serious. Because this motherfucker can act like a dandle, how you say, a dandle in distress. I think that's how you say it, but y'all know what I mean if I ain't saying it right. Be fucking up words, but I don't care. But anyway, this motherfucker will lie on you to make herself look like she's this innocent kind of person. Okay? And Lord forbid when she connects, if she haven't already connected, which she probably already was connected to, I'm almost 100% sure she was connected to somebody when me and her was together cheating on me. That's gonna be a mind manipulator too. That's her. That is her match, because they are both alike, and they're both haters and jealous. Okay, including a lot of more people in her life. But I'm saying all that to say, y'all have to understand the way this world works, and the devil. But the devil fucks up when it tries to win at all costs and skip over the process, allow a demon in a cult to lie, and they come up against an innocent person when they're willing to break earth laws, county law, all of the laws. So when God calls judgment, it's like, I just don't be understanding how y'all spiritual and y'all don't know you breaking laws. Even these damn dark ass tarot readers, high priestess, and all of these motherfuckers that be jealous, mad, you know. Oh, let's do some more spells. Let me do some more. Let me do this. Let me throw some more in there. Let me do this. Let me do some hoodoo. Let me do some voodoo. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it just be like, at what point do you stop being insane? Or can you not be insane? Because insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And you just keep on at something that you're not comprehending in your brain. You're not comprehending it. You're just not. When you fucked with someone innocent, someone who is also in power in the earth realm, you F A and F the fuck O. You just did, because you've broken all kinds of rules. And I know that the Most High God, like, it's told you to stop, and you did not. So when you get your karma back, and you be right where I am right now in the position that I'm in, when you keep on being homeless because y'all done did so much spell work, y'all done try to make me continue to repeat cycles over and over again that I had complete, you're gonna do the same thing. Y'all cause homelessness, you're gonna be in the same place. Money, housing, people to come up against me who don't even know me, the lies and stuff, the gang stalking, all of that stuff, all of that stuff is gonna come back for y'all. All of it. Everything that you have done and put over my life is going to come back. It's gonna come back. I just want y'all to know that. Everything. The siphoning of my sacral chakra, the trying to do root work on me, all of the things, trying to make me have mental health issues. What else? All of the things, the black magic, the hoodoo, the pulling of the hair, and all of this stuff, all of that, y'all gonna get it back. And I'm not gonna have mercy, because y'all literally didn't have no mercy over me. And I'm one of the most genuine and most kindest people that I know anybody could meet. I know that about me. I know who I am. And for y'all to come up against me the way that y'all did, all of y'all, and there was a lot of people for one me, which thank you, because I know how much more powerful I really am. Because it take all of y'all to come up against one me, you know. And let's not forget the Most High God, Jesus, and give it up for my ancestors. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank y'all, each and every one of y'all. So even though in the physical, it's one me, in the spiritual, baby, It's in a plethora. It's in a plethora because y'all have tried to win at all cost, even though you broke rules. And it's like a lot of y'all know more spiritual stuff than me, and you know that you done broke rules, but you still do it. How does that work? Like, that's stupid. I'm just saying, it's stupid. A lot of y'all know the spiritual laws and the earth laws and universal laws because some of y'all high priestess, your witches, y'all study this black book, this dark book, and y'all know what you can and can't do, but you still do it. And it's already too late. You done did it already. You can't reverse it. You can't reverse it. So when God judges you, at this point, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. You're going to get what you get because you had every opportunity to stop. You had every opportunity to be like, I'll take a loss. But you chose not to. You chose to continue to come up against me, to try to sacrifice me in any kind of way possible. I'm not going to have mercy. Because in the beginning, when I was on TikTok and y'all got that shut down, I had mercy. I told y'all I forgive y'all. I told y'all all that. Y'all didn't want to hear that. I say I'm innocent. I did this and this. Told y'all about my ex. See, at the time, I wasn't where I am now spiritually, with the knowledge and wisdom I have now. So now I know. Y'all wanted it just as bad as she wanted it for me to be sacrificed and my family. So y'all went for it. So y'all just as guilty. Y'all didn't want no forgiveness and all of that shit. Y'all ain't want none of that. Y'all want to do exactly what y'all did. You know, and then it's like, excuse me, y'all. Moisturizing my lips. Then let me tell y'all, for the ones who ain't cult members, but I'm almost certain everybody who look at this is in the cult. I'm almost 100% sure. I'm almost 100% sure that my videos don't reach nobody outside of the cult. Okay? You know, which tells me YouTube got to be a part of it. Okay? Or got paid off. Or some moderator. Everybody's gonna get their punishment. No one's excluded, just letting you know. But anyway, for anyone who may not be a part of the cult, which I don't even know why I'm saying, because I know all of y'all who watch are a part of the cult. Let me directly just talk to y'all. Kudos. That was super creative. How y'all had those people at that stop yesterday to stand all outside, and that was fucking hilarious. First I had to get my eyes, but I'm like, wait a minute, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? God said, yeah, you seeing what you seeing. Literally, I had to laugh at that shit. But I give y'all E for fucking effort, because that was so creative. Like, who would have thought they would have went to a stop and they would have had the demonic spirits out there with the mind control, you know? Who would have thought? Who would have thought of that? That was fucking bravo. That was fucking brilliant. Nah, I ain't gonna give y'all that much. It wasn't that brilliant. It wasn't that brilliant though. But it was good. It was good. It was good. Can't give you brilliant, but it was good. And then let's not talk about how I go to my storage and then y'all get the tech. Oh, y'all don't think I be knowing, huh? Y'all get the guy that does technology, that messes with my phones and taps into my phones and fuck with my shit, you know, to make the voice sound like it's creepy. I'm watching the system. No, I control the system. I was like, that's fucking genius. That's, you going down too, techie guy, though. Sorry, but not sorry. You're gonna go down too. You're gonna go down too. I just want you to know that you're gonna go down. You mess with my phone. You tap into my phone. You mess with all of my information. All of that. You're gonna get, everybody gonna get everything back what they supposed to get. But that was good too. Y'all should use that shit for Halloween. I'm serious. Y'all come up with some creative ass shit, but it's just like, I already know I'm being stalked, and there's in my mind, just kind of wait for what you guys come up with next. So it's like, okay, you control the system. You sound like a demonic person. Well, I've established that I'm walking around with a bunch of demons. Okay. I already established that y'all come and send people, drive through there all the time. Okay. I've established that y'all wear black. Okay. I've established that y'all are dishonest. Okay. I've established it all. So it's like, y'all ride around with tinted windows, which most of y'all are some type of official. Okay. But it's good though. If you're looking for me to grade you on, let's see. I don't know which I think they giving Halloweenish vibes. It would be great for Halloween. For the voice thing. It would really be, that would be absolutely damn good. Do like a little Halloween haunted house and do that, and be like, I control the system. You're being, that shit, it's good for Halloween. Now, for the people, I gotta give y'all, and this is being honest. This not me playing, this being like for real. I'm gonna give y'all a C. Not a C minus, not a C plus, but a C. The reason why I'm giving you a C is like, okay, you're trying to establish your dominance. I see what you're trying to do, but you already showed your dominance. You see what I'm trying to say? And it's weak. It's weak. It's because you've already opened my mind to the things that y'all do. Does that make sense? The stalking and the police, the corrupted police officers, and the different state place that come here to stalk me, and all of it. You already opened up my mind to being demonic. You see what do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, for someone who didn't, let's say somebody who maybe had just started their journey, doing that, y'all would have got like an A. If that person didn't know, you know what I'm saying? If that person didn't, like, they just like awakened or something like that, and they still like what? I think I saw what I saw. Wait a minute, wait, I'm tripping. Wait a minute, and then that happened. Boom. But for someone who you've constantly attacked with all the demonic things, I try to come up into my astral plane and all of that. Just, it's like, okay. It's like, okay. Okay. You're establishing that you're demonic. Okay. Now, this is what I want to say. I give you credit. I give you credit for helping me at some point in the journey to know I ain't crazy. Which you didn't think I was crazy, but in the beginning, I could have been like, wait a minute, like I just said. In the beginning, had y'all done that, that would have been different, right? But at this level that I'm on, no, not so much, right? But in the beginning, I was like, wait a minute, did I see what I saw? What is that? Wait, am I, right? Y'all always confirmed it, and I appreciate that. I'm serious, I really appreciate that. I appreciate it, cause you know, even when the gang stalking began, I was like, I didn't even know what gang stalking was. First of all, let me say that. I didn't even know the terminology of gang stalking. I had to learn. What is it when someone keeps on following you, people showing up, XYZ? What did it say in the search thing? It's called gang stalking. I'm like, gang stalking? So now I'm opening my mind to these different avenues to understand. And then I'm like, the girl pops up at the mailbox. People pop up over here. And it wasn't like so huge and surreal to me as it became. But I'm grateful for, I'm gonna be honest, I'm grateful for the severity of the gang stalking. Because what it did was it opened me up. It kept opening. It showed me the massivity, I guess that's the right word, if that's a word, of darkness, and how people are willing to do things for money, to be in a cult. It showed me that in the cult there's no leadership, and if there's leadership, there's only one leader, because everybody follows this one leader. That means that no one can think for themselves. It shows me all of that. It shows me people will sacrifice anything for money or for a lie. So it really did teach me a whole lot on a whole different level. It really did teach me a lot, you know, because at some point I was thinking minute with the gang stalking, you know. And it's so crazy because every time I would tell my ex, the one that's in y'all cult, and that's more than one, but this specific one, the manipulation that she used, the tactics, you know. Oh, you need to go to the mental hospital. And I'm just like, this motherfucker, which we know she crazy, but you know what? I'm telling you, I'm experiencing this, so it wasn't clicking. Even though I knew she was not a good person, in my mind, the reason why I stuck in there is because I believed in the damn girl. I saw that she was evil. I saw she was manipulative. I saw she was gaslighting. I saw that. But I stuck in there because if she wanted to take my hand and change her life, I was willing to keep my hand out there so that she could take my hand and continue. Right? It was me showing unconditional love to someone who seemed or appeared to not have love. But I now know this person is full of shit. It's all about me person, pick me kind of person, I'm unloved kind of person, oh, this what happened to me as a child kind of person, I want to win kind of person, I'm jealous of you if you look better than me, if you smell better than me, anything. Okay, so, and it wasn't like she didn't admit it to my damn face. Why you get to it? I was like, girl, why I get to what? What you know? What you know? God, at the time I was like, what you know? Girl, what you jealous of? Cause it ain't about my booty no more. Because, well, you know, she was jealous of my booty. I ain't got no booty no more. But this was a whole kind of thing. It's like, why you get to? Well, girl, what you know? Why I get to? What happened? What I don't know that you jealous of? Why I get to what? So as I grew, I'm like, it's something she wants to be that I'm supposed to be, and she's jealous. And then I gathered soulmate, twin flame. This motherfucker ain't my soulmate, twin flame. It's a motherfucking karmic. But bravo, you taught me a lot. You're one of the best demons that they have. Okay? You want some attention, you want to stand ovation. You are one of, if you're not the devil, you one of them top motherfucking notch demons, bitch. I'll give you that motherfucking much. I give you, if ain't nobody gave you motherfucking credit, bitch, I'm giving you credit. You one of them top notch motherfucking demons. If I ain't learned shit, I learned a lot from your ass. I learned how to love myself, what love was not, how people could say they love you and they motherfucking be jealous of you, how people could be right around you and they your biggest motherfucking haters, how someone could go and marry you and bitch still and trying to poison you in your food or drinks, how a motherfucker can act like they the sweetest thing from the heavens and a whole motherfucking demon. Motherfuckers can show they got a whole different face, and when you rip that mask off, it ain't the face that the fuck you dog. How motherfuckers be talking about how they was cheated on, but they the cheaters. Bravo. You was the best gaslighter, fucking breadcrumber, manipulating, cheating ass of spiritually abusive, controlling motherfucker I ever met. I can honestly say you are worse than the bitch who stabbed me, which is so crazy because the demon in you seemed like the same motherfucking demon that was in them. Seems like a familiar spirit. So, no one give you your award, there go your award. You one of the best demons the devil got, or if you're not the devil itself, you get that award. Okay? But anyway, that's it. That's all I want to say. Yeah. Bye.